All right, welcome to Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. A wonderful set of matches on this Sunday evening. My name is Chaser. Joining me is Zulu. Zulu, we're going to start in the Academy League with the Spartans and the Express.
Yeah, this definitely should be a good matchup. If I remember correctly, their records are pretty similar. The Express is at 6-4 with a 1-1 series score, and Spartans are 4-6 with a 0-2 series score. So this is a pretty important game for both of them. The Spartans have a chance, get one on the board, and the Express have a chance to kind of like take that lead in their division going 2-1.
Yeah, that would definitely help them out if they could get the 3-2 at the very least for the Express, trying to push the advantage over the division rival Spartans here. But the Spartans will look to try to do the same, try to get back in front of this division rival in the Express. This is week number 4. Technically, we had the bye week last week, but match number 3, so still in the divisional games here, Zulu. So you would expect to see a lot of divisional rivalry here between these two teams playing today.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely a more important game than for, say, next week you're trying to have a division game. This game, even though it's early on the season, is going to have playoff implications. So whoever does win this game, especially if they can get like a 5-0, that'll give them a big lead in their actual division, and that'll really count when it comes to playoff time. I know it's so early, so it might not feel like it, but these first 3 games really do count.
Yeah, and it's looking like Haku and Texas Cyclone are going to be jumping out there for the Spartans, and Obfu and 6T going out there for the Express. Kind of looking through real quick. Looks like Haku is the top salary here in the Academy League at a 12-5. Has not had a matchup yet. Texas Cyclone comes in at 11 salary, and looks like they have had some decent results. They're 2-3 in the one matchup that they played. So we're going to get going, though, here. Game number 1 at DFH Stadium. And Zulu, we're going to have a heck of a 5-game set here. Let's get going with it.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely going to be an exciting series. Just from watching them in the warm-up, it looks like they have the skills for ACAD players, so this should be a pretty good matchup.
All right, opening kickoff, 5 minutes on that clock. And here we go. 6T in through the air, plays it in their corner, trying to play it out in front. Upfu plays back a little bit. Haku bangs that one off the sidewall. Texas Cyclones up. Up comes Upfu for the challenge. Great one there, keeping it at the midfield line. Haku has possession for the Spartans. Gonna carry it through the air, trying to get a 50. Does get the good challenge onto 60, but it's gonna be possession. No, never mind. Texas Cyclone's able to push the advantage here for the Spartans, but it does give it away to Obfu. Here come the Express.
Oh, close one. Yeah, Obfu, that was a great turn on midfield that he had right there. It's really gonna, if he can keep doing that and doing it at the right time, it's really gonna pay dividends for them in this.
Well, Haku's gonna gain possession. Good challenge from Obfu once again. Plays it off the back wall, bumping in the corner as well. Staying in that same corner is Texas Cyclone. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Haku had an opportunity to get the clear. 6T plays that one in front. It's going to go across the backboard. No shot comes through for the Express there. Texas Cyclone picks it up, gets challenged early on from Obfu. So we're seeing some physical play as there's the demo from Obfu. Up goes 6T playing it out in front. No shot coming though there.
Obfu is definitely for the Express. Obfu is definitely going to be that guy that's going to be in your face. 6T so far at least has been kind of like the back man doing what he needs to do, but Obfu, as you see him just turn right there, he's just going to be in your face trying to outspeed you, and Haku and Texas are really going to have to adjust to that.
It's looked so far like the pressure staying in the midfield, the winning advantage for the Express, and that's a good shot. It's going to be off the post and the crossbar, bouncing out to the midfield line it goes. 6T takes possession, almost getting it past Haku there, but it's going to be chased back into the Express half by Obfu, who bangs that one off the sidewall. Giving away the possession to Texas Cyclone. The upfield pass from 6T. Obfu just barely missing that one. That was an outlet pass that could have been a goal.
That was such a close. That was a perfect pass from 6 and almost in the shot from Obfu. That would have been a really nice shot, especially for ACAD League. But that save that came right before that off that shot was actually the first shot we've seen all game. It really has felt like the Express has had a lot of pressure, but they haven't been able to put any shots actually on net. Now the Spartans have 2 shots and Express have 0, so Express are going to have to turn that pressure into shots.
Yeah, pressure is all well and good, but if you do not get the results of shooting the ball on target, then this is all for nothing. This is going to be a runner back the other way. It's going to be wide, though. Obfu has just barely missed that shot. The follow-up to the backboard. 6 is going to stay back. Obfu challenging well again early on. Going to go for a bump. Maybe a demo. No, nothing found there. Haku's able to play the ball away, and it goes back to the Express half here once again.
Yes, 60's gonna have to be careful right there. He was kind of put himself in no man's land and was gonna leave his teammate alone. Luckily, I believe it was Haku didn't really get a great clear on that one, but it's definitely a dangerous position for Obfu to be left in from 6. So if he is gonna play that second man back, he's got to be careful when his teammate does rotate to not put himself in no man's land. And there's a great shot coming out of 6T to give themselves the lead.
And that just comes down to some very, very well-timed patience by 6. Texas Cyclone with a poor touch in the corner, right out in front for 6, and bangs that one in to the wide-open net. And it is a 1-0 lead here. That pressure finally goes in favor for the Express. They get the opening goal in Game 1.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot from 6. Way to be patient. He kind of did the right thing of what he kind of messed up earlier. I was just talking about with no man's land thing. He put himself there. He was perfectly patient, and they kind of just passed the ball right to him and gave himself a shot. But that can be a dangerous situation to put yourself in. So as long as he does it right, he's doing good.
You just got to be careful not to get caught out in that situation. But Apu's going to win that challenge by Haku. Apu still has it, going for a 50. Dead ball situation there along the edge of the box, but it does get taken away by Haku out into the midfield. There's Texas Cyclone, shot towards net, slowed down by Apu, popped up. Secondary touch there is going to get past one. The shot coming on target. Great save from Texas Cyclone.
What a save coming from Texas. And Apu, that was a really good demo play. Oh! Every time I talk, 6 just seems to slot one in there. That's another good shot. Good patience and good shot. Texas just missed, and it gave 6 the perfect angle to slot that bottom left, and Haku just couldn't get there.
Definitely a close situation there for Haku, almost making that save, but now a 2-0 lead here with 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. The kickoff is going to be in favor of the Express as here comes Apu again off the sidewall. Not going to make contact there. Here comes Texas Cyclone sending it back down the line. Goes back down into the corner. The demo, it's going to be a demo either way. Now that's going to give 6 an opportunity. Ooh, a miss, but Apu takes possession. The demo back there, and what a play from the Express as they jump out to a 3-goal lead.
6 did exactly what he needed to do right there. He realized he missed that. He realized his teammate had it, and so if you just delete the defender off the field, he's not going to be able to save your teammate's open net shot. That's exactly what he needed to do there, and he pulled it off perfectly.
Demo play to perfection that time. Now 3-0 is the advantage here for the Express. 50 seconds on the clock, looking like this might be it for Game 1, but the Spartans, they still have some life in them. They're going to try to get some offense going, but again, Apu, early challenges in the offensive half have really stifled any kind of attack coming forward from the Spartans.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see with the rest of the series that the Spartans, what kind of changes they come up with to answer Obfu, because he's really been in their face. His stats right now. His stats actually aren't crazy. Only 1 goal, 4 shots, though, to 6 only 2. But he's just kind of in their face. He's not letting them have possession. He's turning on it when they're coming out. So, that is a great shot from Haku. What a double tap read just to put it in top right. Obfu could do nothing about that one.
It looks like Apu backflipped as well in the net, and that's a perfect opportunity for Haku to just capitalize, get some momentum in the favor of the Spartans going into game number 2 with 14 seconds left, though. You got to believe with 2 goals down, unless there's a kickoff goal here, it's got to be over for game 1. But a very good, like I said, momentum marker for these Spartans. They know that they can get into the back lines of the defense and get it into the net.
Yeah, they definitely figured out at least some kind of strat, have a really nice double tap play, but hey, if you can keep doing them, they can keep working. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see what they come up with to try to answer that, because that was a pretty dominant game from Express. In the beginning, they had a lot of pressure, didn't really translate to shots, but then later on, Express kind of put it together, and they figured out the shots, and they put 3 goals on them pretty quickly, and then Haku got that nice goal to have that consolation goal in the end. But it's really going to be up to what the Spartans can change to counter what the Express are doing right now.
Yeah, and like we were talking about at the midpoint of the game, it felt like the Spartans were the only ones that getting the shots, but the pressure squarely in favor of the Express, like you were talking about. And then all of a sudden, we look at the shot totals here at the end, and it's 6 shots for the Express and only 4 for the Spartans. So in that last bit of the game, it really felt like the Express turned it on in the shooting category. They also turned it on in the physical category, getting the bumps and the demos out of nowhere. Obfu had a couple of really good demo plays, and then, of course, that one that got the 3rd marker there for the Express with the demo from 6, and Obfu getting credit for that goal. But really, if you're the Spartans, you got to be very careful with the demo plays, because you got to be able to stop them from being able to get those.
Yeah, for sure. If I was like a Spartans coach right now, I'd be telling them, if you're in a 2v1, you know they like to play that, person dribbles it in, one person goes for the demo play. The way you counter that is just drive directly by the person going for the demo. They're going to think you're going to sit there and wait for them and try to flip by them. Like, no, just drive at them and just juke them. That's the best way to do it. So they can do that to try to counteract those plays, and then just be aware that Obfu is willing to turn in when he's rotating out, and maybe use that to try to bait him into doing that, to put yourself in that favorable 2v1 position, because Sixt he's been patient, and so far it's been good for him, but it's definitely something the other team can notice and try to take advantage of.
We'll see if that does happen here in game 2, as Obfu is going to have the possession. It's going to be challenged by Texas Cyclone, though. Maybe an opportunity for the Spartans here early in game 2, but the Six is actually going to have an empty net shot wide open, and it's going to be the opening marker there for the Express.
Yep, there's not much to say about that one. I think it was Texas just missed the shot right there, and can't even really see where Haku is, but it's just an open net for Six, and he slotted it just bottom left. I thought he missed for a second, but it found its way to the net.
Very good there. Next kickoff here will go in favor of the Spartans. Haku's going to have possession in the corner as well. Obfu and the catch as the carry as well. It's good defense off the backboard, but it's going to be challenged by the Spartans. Texas Cyclone plays it down into the offensive zone. Here comes Haku. Maybe a fake opportunity. No, it's going to be a save from Obfu. Very well done there, and good patience once again from the Express player.
Oh, Haku has no boost. Texas realized that Obfu was going for a demo there, and he did exactly what I said. He drove right by him and went to challenge the ball. And if he didn't get demoed, he might have had an open net there, and then Haku came out with no boost and wasn't able to capitalize on it. But it was definitely a smart play, just that one didn't work out for him.
Absolutely, and now in the offensive zone once again, the Express are not able to make a shot happen this time, as Six plays it off their own backward. Obfu actually opting to pop it up. It does give them possession, though. Obfu's in the air, dropping that one for Six, going for the demo. We saw a play like this before, but great save from Haku, avoiding the demo and able to stop any shot attempt coming in. Good job by them.
Yeah, Haku did exactly what he needed to do right there. He turned at it, and he put himself facing the demoer, so it's a little bit easier to dodge him. You're more unpredictable to the demoer, and he was able to dodge him and get that perfect save right there. They just got to translate these clears into goals, though.
Absolutely. They're going to try to do that right here. Haku almost getting that one past Obfu, but a good challenge from the Express again. Texas Cyclone plays it back in. Six is going to beat them on the side. Through the air goes Six. Has the reset possibly as well, but Haku plays it away from them. Obfu taking a shot. Saved there by Texas Cyclone. A follow-up touch from them. Plays it out. Decides to try to do it on their own. Obfu. Great job getting it out, but it's going to be a demo once again from the Express.
One thing that I'm noticing from the Spartans is they are not keeping boost when they're on offense. You find one person who'll beat a guy, like one of them will beat one of the defenders, and then the other one will be there for the shot. They just won't have any boost, or they'll have a clear and they'll have a chance for like an offensive push, but they just don't have any boost. So that they got to really focus down on keeping that boost. So when they go for the clear plays, they still have boost to make the shots at the end of it.
Oh, Obfu's going to play it around. It's going to be a challenge from them there. Great 50 by Cyclone to keep it from being an easy clear attempt. Another follow-up. Texas Cyclone plays it back in. 2 minutes on the clock here. Going to have a shot attempt as well. Good save there from Obfu.
Six is perfectly waiting back for that shot right there. What a touch from Obfu. That's going to be a goal. Oh, my. I would be proud of that goal in ML right now. That was a wonderful touch coming out. There's a wonderful pass again from Six. This time Obfu was able to actually hit the shot. A perfect redirect to that bottom left, and Texas was left back on his back feet, not knowing what to do right there.
Well done from them there. Now this kickoff with a 2-0 lead for the Express. Haku has possession for the Spartans, though. Obfu decides to let them try to do something there. They have possession now, does Obfu. Looking for a 50. Texas Cyclone plays it to the side. Just a little bit of a misplay there as Six takes possession, gets the demo. Up comes Obfu. It's going to be a shot, but it's wide, though. Just barely wide.
Six did a great job of keeping it in. Can he sneak it around? No, he can't. Haku, that was a wonderful half-foot recovery from him. Obfu's there perfectly, though. His teammate's dead. He has enough boost for it, but Texas is going to beat him there. Now Six is all alone, though.
We'll see if they can make anything happen here. Here comes Haku playing to the back wall once again. Six is going to be able to play this one away. Gets the flick. And the back pass from Haku gives the possession to their teammate in Texas Cyclone, but Six is going to play it right back in. Good challenging from the Express again. The upfield pass. Can Texas Cyclone get a shot? No, it's going to be cleared away by Six. As Obfu plays it to the side, the demo comes out for the Spartans, but time definitely not on the side of the Spartans right now.
Oh, so he couldn't get it there. Yeah, as of right now, the Express are definitely just the faster team. Like, you noticed it, which, there you go, Haku. That was a good little roll down pass from Texas, and the Express just weren't ready for it. After bumping each other, they're both disoriented. And he just rolled it on down there, and Haku got there for it. That was a good way. There's 36 seconds, only one goal to make up. This is possible.
Yeah, definitely a better situation here for them this game than last time, so we'll see if they can do so. Haku gonna lose out on the kickoff, but that could give possession to their teammate. No, a really well-timed challenge from Six, and a really well-timed shot from them as well.
It goes back to 2. That's Six is doing this this kickoff where he's pre-flipping really late, so he's getting to the ball before the other team. And the Spartans are gonna have to come up with an answer for that, because I think that's the first goal it's directly translated to. But when he wants to kill some time just by beating into the face-off, that's all he has to do, and they're letting him have it right now. And what a save coming out from Six.
Yeah, that was a really good opportunity for the Spartans to get it back off the kickoff. This one's going to be a bit wide from Texas Cyclone. Getting a bump on Six, though. And it's going to be dead ball right at the midfield line. Obfu's able to actually take this. Gets the midfield boost. Maybe looking for a goal here to secure it even more. As that ball gets banged down to the other side, this could be a shot attempt for Texas Cyclone. It is going to go in. And with 1 second left, say it isn't over yet.
There is a dream in Miracle Land, but 1 second, it's basically impossible to get a goal here. But we'll see what interesting kickoff strategy they come up with to try to do something. With this kickoff, basically the back guy, which I think is Haku, just has to cheat up and kind of hope it goes okay. I like that. That was a good decision, the forward up cheat.
Oh, it's in!
Oh my God!
We're gonna go to overtime.
Okay, Caster's curse in peak form, I guess. The own goal coming out from Six. Oh my. Okay, let's go overtime.
All right, 60. All right, here we go. Overtime. Game number 2. And the momentum squarely in favor of the Spartans here. 60 is up, pops it to the back wall. Texas Cyclone drops it down in front. Obfu with a good save back to the corner, but it's going to give possession right back to Texas Cyclone. Now that gives it a chance as a pass, actually. Texas Cyclone's not able to take the shot, though. They're going to play it back for possession as 60 plays it in. Haku plays it back downfield. Obfu pops it up.
Oh, the backflip.
Yeah, the Texas Cyclone was up as well, winning that one easily. 60 plays it to the side. Gets the boost stolen from him, but gets the demo actually instead. Here comes an opportunity. Obfu with a great shot, but a better save by Texas Cyclone.
Oh, and Haku just missed a chance right there. Again, he was out of boost at the end, but he had a chance. Six was, I believe he was backwards, so he had a chance to shoot it over him right there, but couldn't get it. That's a good bump challenge and way to get it into the corner. That was actually perfectly done by Haku.
A very good job there. 60 is going to play it to the corner. Bounces out in front, but they still have possession. They flick it into the middle for their teammate. Obfu pushes that one. Down the sidewall it goes. Obfu out into the middle. Maybe looking for another touch. Does get it, but it is going to be taken out by Texas Cyclone. Still dangerous for the Spartans. Cyclone's in a really awkward spot. 60 plays it over to Obfu. Shot coming in. Is it in? It is! And the Express are going to take game 2.
What a pass. A backflip pass from Six, and Obfu perfectly slotting it over Texas where he couldn't get it top left. They deserve that game, stats-wise, but Spartans, the way they clawed back for that overtime, it would have been kind of nice for the story to see them win that one. But Express take the 2-0 series lead. And after feeling pretty dominant that game, those last 10 seconds did not go their way, but I don't think there's really anything else you can do about that. Sometimes it just happens, but if they keep playing the way they're playing, they're looking at a good series score right here, and the Spartans got to do something and not rely on a last second 1-0 or 1 second own goal coming out from Six to just get to overtime to try to claw their way to a victory.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to put it into your own hands, get yourself into the lead early on to win that in regulation, not even let it get to the overtime period either. That's exactly it's setting yourself up for disaster. And Abfu and 60, they're both talented enough to have something like that just happen with the overtime goal there. And not to say that Haku and Texas Cyclone are not, because they are as well talented in this department, but you've got to be able to not allow that to even become a possibility. You've got to push hard and win this game to have a shot in the series, because guess what? The Express are on series point right now.
Yeah, this is a very important game for both teams, because obviously if Express win, as you just said, they take the series. And this Spartans are the one that are 0-2 in series. So the Spartans are looking at a hard reverse sweep climb to not be 0-3 on the season for series and in their own division, which that climb back to playoffs is going to be very difficult for them in twos specifically. But so they're going to have to do something to try to reverse sweep this. But the Express are looking like they are definitely the more dominant team, and they're definitely in the better position right now. And Texas had a shot right there, but just couldn't find the net with it.
Yeah, I think 60 probably would have been able to get that anyway, but regardless, you have to be able to put those shots on net to give yourself an opportunity to score there. This ball finding its way out of the Express half. Abfu has a flick to the back wall, actually, as Haku is going to have to make a play on it there. Texas Cyclone, that's a good outlet pass. We've seen some outlet passes go well for them there, but it's going to be just a little bit wide. Haku did not have the boost to make the shot attempt be a dangerous one. That one from Texas Cyclone is going to be saved by Abfu. Now 60 is going to have to catch this one. They do so. Trying to get a flick to their teammate. Not going to find that either. And a bump from Texas Cyclone, but it's going to be 60 with the ball again. Haku up. Good intercept there. And it's going to be on target, as well as Abfu has to get the save.
That was a wonderful interception from Haku. And how many shots do the Spartans have? They have 4 shots to the Express 0, and none of them have been on net. And then there you go. The Express get their first shot, and it goes in the net. And that really has been the defining factor for this series so far. It's not that the Spartans aren't getting shots off. It's the fact that they're not landing in the back of the net, whether there was a goalie in net or not. They're hitting crossbar. They're hitting, the posts. It's just not working for them. They got to get those shots into the back of the net if they want to try to have a reverse sweep here.
This is an opportunity for them again. Texas catches it. Still has the ball. Gets a flick, but a good challenge from 60. Up goes Haku. Oh, that's a good dunk going across the face of the net, but 60 is going to carry it along the wall. Has it through the air, taking a shot towards net as well. Texas Cyclone plays it slowly across the face of the net as well. No shot comes through from Abfu. Good challenge by them there. And into the offensive corner it goes. Right out in front. Shot not going to be found. What a clear, though, like you just said, from Texas Cyclone.
Yes, you can tell the Express are getting a little bit cocky right now, because 6 keeps going for these kind of wall plays. They're not really working out, but I mean, the stuff like that, showing your opponent that you're feeling it right now, you're going to go for these plays, and those are an option now that they have to also think about. That can definitely just help widen their gap, or they can start going for them not working out and messing up and overcommitting and get scored on for it. So we'll see what happens with 6 going for those type of plays more. And Abfu. That was a chaotic dribble, but he did exactly what he needed to right at the very end. He just yanks it back and then takes it back and just double jumps it right over Texas.
Yeah, and the wherewithal to avoid the demo as well from Haku, as Haku is trying to chase them down on the way back to get some boosts and try to make a defensive play as well. So between that and the double jump over the top, what a great shot coming out from Abfu.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely the offensive presence for the Express right now. And Haku, he really is the offensive presence for the Spartans too, but he's just got to, like I said earlier, make the shots count, put them in the back of the net. He's had, I believe, most of their goals. I don't really know exactly. I know he had the first goal from the first game and the first goal from the second game, or game 2 rather. So he leaves that one open. And 6th, I don't know if he didn't have boost, but he just couldn't get there for the shot.
Yeah, 60 did not get that shot on target. They do have possession now. The flick is going to be towards net. Oh, the slow play as well, trying to give it up for Abfu to take the hat trick there. they're going to be trying to do it again right there, but Haku's able to play it away, and man, the Express starving out the Spartan defense, and finally it is found, the third goal.
Yeah, you knew that one was coming. Both the Spartans were sitting on 0. Afu was doing a great job of just being a menace, taking their boosts, putting shots on targets. They had to waste whatever boost they had left, and then when they had 0 boost left, he just put the hammer down and just put the shot right at the top of the goal where they couldn't get it with 0 boost.
Yeah, it was boost grab, shot, boost grab, shot, boost grab, shot, finally on target and in. So very well done there by the Express. Texas Cyclone, that's going to be a very good shot near post, but it is going to be cleared away by the post and the defense. As 60 plays it across the front of the box. It's not going to be a shot coming in yet. The 50, actually no 50 indeed, as Haku is able to take possession of the ball. They do so once again. It's going to be dropped out for 60 though, as it goes back down to the Spartan half, and the Devo comes out. 60 trying to pass this for Obfu. Obfu takes the shot. Does he get it?
What a save!
Down save. Follow up. Oh, crossbar post. It's still there though. 60 is gonna get their first goal of this game.
That was right there. You see it right there. That was a great save from Haku. He's definitely playing his life out right now, but just Obfu and 6, but mostly just Obfu. The pressure is just too overwhelming for the Spartans right now. It looks like, unless the next minute goes drastically different, which, hey, last game happened, and they're okay. You know what? I'm not going to continue saying what I was going to say.
Well, there's a kickoff goal right there. Haku reads this kickoff. I mean, they've seen it enough at this point that the fast kickoff's coming in from 60, and they're able to counter that one very, very well. I mean, kickoff goals are basically rock, paper, scissors anyway. And guess what? 60 had paper, and Haku had scissors on that one. So it is going to be a 3-goal differential now for the Express. And now, with a minute remaining, the Spartans are trying to get another one back here to try to claw back in this game once again.
Oh,
that was a good opportunity.
Yeah, that was a really good pass look from Texas, and Haku was there, just as most of the series has been going, just like millimeters away from having a beautiful shot on the net. And you can't say it's impossible at this point, because last game did happen and showed us when we say it's impossible that it's never impossible. But 30 seconds, 3 goals is what the Spartans are looking at right now. And the Express, they're not playing risky right now. They're just staying back. They're getting both those 50s, and 6 is going to win the 50 and then win the quick challenge. They got 19 seconds for 3 goals right now. This one is effectively over, which means so is the series. The Express are going to get to that 3rd goal mark before the Spartans, and the series score is going to be 3-0 after this one.
Yeah, it definitely is, as time is ticking down here in the remainder of Game 3. Obfu is up, trying to take another goal for the road. Not going to find it there. Still in the air, though, and now it does touch down, as the Express they've won the series. We still got those last 2 games in it to go, but now it's going to be about damage limitation for the Spartans.
Yeah, the Spartans definitely do not want to be 5-0'd right now. They have a 4-6 record. If they got 5-0'd, that'd take them to 4-11, and that is just not a place you want to be. They're already, best case scenario, going to be at 6-9. So they really need these next 2 games to try to reach that 6-9, because they don't want to be 4-11 or 5-10. You gotta, if you're going to be 0-3, at least lose 2-3 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, at least make it close in that regard if you're going to do that. But for the Express, they have to be careful not to let their foot off the gas now that they've won the series as well. Now that you've got the 3rd game, do we start to see them back off a little bit? I mean, it's your division rival. Do you really want to give them any kind of, hope in the remainder of the season? If they get 2 games through the Spartans, that's going to look really good for them, and their chances are going to be increased to try to push for the playoffs later in the season. So, I mean, really, if you're the Express, keeping your foot on that gas is going to be priority number 1.
Yeah, and we've been in this position a lot where the one team gets to that 3-goal margin first, and a lot of times if the losing team is going to win a goal or going to win a game, it's going to be this 4th game, because the winning team, there's like, okay, we already won the series, let's just have fun with it now. And sometimes they can kind of get smacked in the face by that. They can try to go for too fancy stuff, and it just doesn't really work for them. So right now, this is the chance for the Spartans to take a game if the Express do kind of overcommit. And there they go. Coming out in the first 3 seconds of the goal. It's looking better for them already. We'll see how the next 4 minutes and 57 seconds goes, though.
They have come out swinging, have the Spartans, early in Game 4. They're 3 seconds in, even. So that is exactly what you want to see. But now the Express, do they come back from it and get back to their ways? 60 is going to win that kickoff. It's going to be giving away possession to Texas Cyclone. Obfu grabs the boost and decides to turn here. Pops it over the top of Texas Cyclone. There's Haku. They're going to play it slow. Plays it out in front, danger zone. There's Obfu. Boom! They're going to capitalize immediately.
And just like that, we're back to even. You might as well just say fresh game and start over, but Haku is definitely, he just put himself in a bad spot there by kind of rotating to that front corner and just wasn't able to handle that one, and Obfu at the open net right there. So it's tied up game with basically the entire game left after this.
Plenty of time for either team to get in the advantageous spot. This is going to be a demo opportunity. Texas Cyclone has an opportunity. They're going to just play it very slow, and it does in fact go in. And in 30 seconds, we've seen 3 goals.
Yeah, that's... You scared me for a second there. I thought I might have cut that a little too hard, but, you know, he had all the time in the world to get that one in there. They're up a goal again. This is definitely... This game, like I kind of said about Game 4s, they usually look drastically different than the rest of the series when the one team is up 3-0. And so far, this game is, like, going to that, and the Spartans look like they have a chance. They're just kind of throwing everything at it. They're kind of in the mindset, too. Like, look at Haku on that challenge right there. He's in the mindset that we've already lost. Let's just try something different. Try drastic things. Try just throwing yourself at it. Maybe we'll find answers and try to get a game or two afterwards. And so far, it's working.
Yeah, up a goal here as the first minute is almost come to a close of this Game 4. Obfu has possession. Good challenge from Haku. Haku's up again, trying to get a win on that one as well. 60 not able to make a stop, but Obfu's going to be able to on the goal line. A great save from the Express there. 60 has possession. A good early challenge from Haku, which is exactly what we've been talking about with Obfu, but no shot comes through that time. That one was literally on the goal line, but nothing happening there for the Spartans.
Yeah, Haku has just decided that he's just going to turn on everything and throw himself at everything like Obfu's been doing. If only he decided that a little bit earlier in the series. The series is already over, but he can, so far it's working to maybe get him those 2 goals or 2 games that they're looking at afterwards. And Texas was so close to that open net, and now he has no boost. He's going to try to do something with his no boost here. Just kind of being a menace in the corner. And it's just sitting in front of net. Okay, Sixes gets it down. That was a very slow play from Texas. He tried to get it in there and figure something out, but nothing really came up of it.
Well, that's a good boom from Haku, but it's going to be... Oh, actually, never mind. Texas Cyclone's able to get a good challenge on that one. It's going to give it back to Haku. Good shot coming in. Haku, just barely missing that one as 60 will get possession. Good pace on the ball. Shot coming. It's going to be just wide as Haku will try to make something happen here in their own corner. They give away of possession to their teammate. Texas Cyclone with a good challenge. Haku turns. Haku's on the goal line. It's going to be a pass to the corner instead. I think that should have been maybe a good shooting opportunity, but gone for naught this time by the Spartans.
And it looks like the Spartans have taken Express's playbook and just exactly copied it, but they haven't put the training in the shooting department like the Express have, because they're doing the rush. They're doing exactly what Express has been doing, and it's working. It's a good counter. It's just whenever they get those shots like that, they're just not able to make them count. They're not able to put a shot on at all, or it's just not a good enough shot, and Express are there. Is that in? No, it's not. It's around, but Six is going to have full boost to pick it up in the corner.
And Haku off the ceiling trying to make something happen as well. Not going to find it there. Texas Cyclone's actually able to push that one a little bit. Obfu keeps the possession in the offensive zone for the Express, but Haku, good patience, which is what we've been commending Obfu for. Good flick as well. What a shot from Haku!
What a flick from Haku. That's to give them that 2-goal lead. That's definitely going to feel a lot better for them now. That was such a perfect flick, top left. There's really not much else to say to that. He just picked that up perfectly and had the perfect flick. If he can keep playing like that, then they're definitely going to look at this Game 4 and Game 5 as we can win this situation rather than I don't know what to do anymore.
Definitely as a good bullet point of things to do throughout the rest of this series. A good flick from Obfu, but this is going to be wide. 60 trying to challenge it, but a good chase down once again from Haku, able to slow the play down. Good save following it up is Texas Cyclone. They get another touch as well over the top of 60. Obfu slows it down. Good challenge from Texas Cyclone once again as the ball does find its way back to midfield as 60 has possession. Good challenge from Haku, puts it into their own corner. Lets Obfu get possession. Texas is gonna try to challenge it. They choose now. That's a good one and that's going to get out of the zone. Good opportunity. It's a second touch towards net. Not really on target, but a threatening enough one where they had to play it away to the Express.
And it doesn't really look like the Express are playing with much what's the word I'm looking for? Like speed right now. We're playing with urgency. That's the word. They're not playing with urgency, and because of that, Haku gets a 4th goal, and this looking like this game 4 is going to go to the Spartans in the Spartans' direction.
Remember, we said nothing is impossible because of what has happened earlier in this series, but you are right. The Spartans have all the momentum right now, especially off the hat-trick goal there for Haku, and they've had a good kickoff regimen as well. That's going to be a demo. One. That's going to be another one. This is going to be a 50 opportunity, and it is going to be a goal for Haku. Obfu did get the save, so a pinch in and the dunk gets that 5th goal here.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see what happened. So, okay, yeah, exactly what you said. He got the save, but he just dunked him right back in. Okay, nothing's impossible, but 4 goals, 4 goals in 38 seconds is not looking likely.
It's not looking likely. I would agree with you on that one. So now 30 seconds remain here. A 4-goal margin for the Spartans. Obfu is up, trying to pop that one under the middle. 60 is in the air. Good challenge from Cyclone's going to send that one down. Haku looking for some bumps onto Obfu as well. And here comes Haku again. Good pace on the ball. It's going to play it to the corner. A demo that's not going to go in favor of Haku. It's going to go in favor of 60. Doesn't matter, though. Time wasting off that clock is exactly what the Spartans needed. They are going to secure game number 4 here. And it's just a matter of whether it's by a 5-1 or 6-1 right now. But it is going to be 5-1 here in game 4. Now, looking at that game, Zulu, do you think the Express took their foot off the gas, just like we talked about?
Yeah, actually, I think they did the exact opposite of what I was actually talking about teams usually do. Is normally, like I said earlier, they'll play freer. They'll play like they don't care as much and just like kind of go for like cooler shots or whatever you want to call it and stuff like that, and like overcommit, and that's how they would mess up. But they weren't really doing that. It's kind of felt like they were like, okay, weight's off our shoulders now. We can relax, but this is Rocket League. This is MLE. We're competitive. There is no relaxing. If you relax, you're going to get 5-1 like the Spartans just showed them. And so because of that, I think Express and Omfu, they're going to come back together, and they're probably going to play with that gas pedal down again. And game 5, I don't know. I think it can swing either way at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the Spartans definitely have the momentum with that result in game number 4. But, I mean, we've seen the Express playing very, very well all evening so far. Will that come back here in game number 5? I mean, now that they've had I'm just going to come out and say it. They got punched in that game real hard by the Spartans. And are they going to be able to come back from that? A lot of times you see teams kind of crumble under that type of pressure when they have that happen. So we'll see. Are we going to see the same Express that we saw in games 1 through 3, or are the Spartans just going to punch their way through to game number 5 victory and secure that 2-3, which is exactly what they need in this situation? Well, here we go. It's game 5. Haku is looking early, and Haku is scoring early.
He comes out with a beautiful top right slot. He turns around to get that mid boost and just comes back in, and 60 was just not ready for him, and he puts it perfectly top right. That's exactly what he was expecting to do there. It really does kind of feel like Haku's warmed up now. I don't know if it was nerves or if he just didn't have time to warm up those first 3 games, but I feel like if we restarted it right now, it might be a different story, because Haku is definitely playing much, much better now than in game 1, 2, and 3.
Absolutely they are, and now it's going to be a good one from Texas. That's going to be towards the net. It's going to be off the post. Oh, I thought it might have been posting in, but it does go away as 60 tries to set that one out for Obfu. Obfu plays it to the same side it was just on. It's going to be a bouncer out of the corner, right in front of the net. In comes 60. The demo is the wrong way, but we're tied with 4:24 on the clock.
Yeah, that's definitely the old Express from game 1, 2, and 3. I definitely think game 4 they got a little too comfortable, and now that that chip is back on their shoulder, they're playing with it.
Absolutely, they're going to need to. Here we go, though. Another kickoff. That one's going to be towards the back wall. Haku's going to grab a 12. Sets it up. Maybe a bump opportunity. What good bump. Oh, and the challenge goes in favor of 60. They have possession here as well. Looking for the dunk and not going to find it. Both of the Spartan players up on the wall for that one. Omfu catches, has good possession of the ball, sending it downfield. Good demo by Obfu, but it does get sent out of the zone. Another follow-up demo. Good recovery from Texas Cyclone, though. No shot comes in.
I love to see that from Obfu. I am a person who loves demos and demo plays, so the double demo attempt was wonderful to see, which... That's an open net. I got turned backwards for a second, and he's going to miss. Oh, no. I got turned backwards for a second. I thought he was like, why is he hitting it backwards? But no, that was just an open net. The Spartans were just so overcommitted. And then but Obfu wasn't able to put it on, so it's still tied 1-1, coming up on 3 minutes in the game.
That's a good pop, though, from Obfu. Are they going to have possession still? Yes, they do. Looking for another pop. They get it past again. It's going to be a challenge on the backboard. Here comes 60 for a shot attempt. Good win there by Texas Cyclone. Obfu plays it away from any potential possession grab from the Spartans, but now Haku plays it back into the offensive zone. Obfu gets dunked by Texas Cyclone. 60 is going to look for an outlet pass. That's going to be upfield for Obfu, who's not going to put it on target, but instead decides they're going to play it across the field again. Good challenge there. Out in front. Up goes 60. Trying to pin it down, but it does get pinched away. And here come the Spartans once again. Texas Cyclone with a flick opportunity. Gets it past one. Not going to get it past the second. Haku's there. Oh, the stop by 60, though.
That was a wonderful play by 60. His teammate was demoed. He got the first 50 and then got there for that next shot afterwards. That's the type of plays you want from a kind of second man slotted player like that. That was a beautiful shot from Texas and another beautiful save from 60. 60 is really carrying this defense right now. Obfu, I don't know if he's let off the gas pedal like we're talking, but just as I say that, he goes for a shot, just not quite there.
Very close though on the play. A good job of making Obfu, or giving the ball away to making Texas give away the ball to Obfu is what I'm trying to say there, by 60. But now this one is going to be an opportunity. Obfu's there. The double commit though. Could this be an opportunity? Not enough boost to be had for the Spartans. Possession touch from Obfu, puts it back to the back lines. Drop down in front. Shot. That's going to be a goal. Haku.
What a pass from Cyclone. He was off this corner right here and just got it just off so Obfu couldn't get there. And Haku was in the perfect place. The bounce shot under Obfu, but behind 60. What a play coming out from Spartans there.
Back to the lead. Just under 2 minutes remain here. And Haku's going to have boost and the ball. They have it. They catch it. Trying to fake 60, but 60 does not quite. 60's going to get a good pop as well. We're back to tie.
This is turning into a great Game 5. If only the series was tied 2-2, this would be super hype. But I mean, it still is. It's still important to both teams, and especially Spartans, I'd say, because especially already got that series win. But Spartans, they do not want to lose 4-1. And that was a great shot from 6 to get it over, and it's looking like a super even Game 5.
Yeah, both teams playing at their top performance right now. And 95 seconds left on the clock here as Haku's going to play that one off of 60. Obfu's going to have to make the save. They do so. A good demo by Haku, but that ball goes back to the Spartan half. Texas Cyclone pops that one towards the opposite side wall. The bounce is not going to be up. It's going to be straight out. Texas Cyclone takes it. Do they have the shot? No, it's going to be off the crossbar. Follow up from Haku.
What a shot.
It's going to be in. It's a 3-2 lead for the Spartans.
What a shot from Haku. Texas, he's really woken up this game. I feel like he's been pretty quiet most series, but that was almost just a beautiful shot, and the Haku gave it a nice shot to make it a good pass from Texas. That's two great passes and great offensive pressure plays coming out from Texas. He's really woken up on this Game 5 to try to get them, that more favorable scoreline in the end.
Well, the bump there is going to slow down the passing play coming in from Texas this time. The challenge by Obfu is going to give the possession to the Express. A good challenge once again, though, this time from Haku. And the demo gives a ton of space. The bump again. Shot coming in, saved there by 60. Haku is going to pop it up. They're going to turn. 60's not in a position to make a shot. A block attempt. It's going to be crossbar. It hit the crossbar again. It's going to get cleared, though. 40 seconds remain. And the Express now onto the attack.
I don't think I've ever seen something bounce off the crossbar twice like that. I probably have, but that was pretty crazy. That's such a close shot to really giving the Spartans that insurance goal that they want. And they've been giving really good pressure right here. The shots are very favorable to the Spartans. I feel like we haven't talked about the shots very much this series because they have been pretty even. But right now the Spartans at 10, Express only at 7. That was a great demo come from 60, but Haku's there to just kind of be annoying. Anfu should have been there. I don't know what he must have been low on boost, but this is the end of the series. Right here, Haku gets the shot on Texas. I assume is going to take the time and kill the time right here. No, he's going to get 60 the shot. It's out in mid. Anfu's there. The redirect. Oh, he misses, and it just touches the ground. And the Spartans did what they needed to do. You know, they got those 2 games back to make it a more favorable scoreline in the end for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, it comes down to the shooting from Haku. The shooting was much, much more accurate in those last 2 games from them. But the passing, we had highlighted it this game. We didn't so much in the last one. But Texas Cyclone really was able to set up the passing plays for their teammate, and that gave them every opportunity to score, and a very, very good job by the Spartans to get that back to a 3-2 mark in the end of this series. So, Zulu, what a series we just witnessed right there.
Yeah, that was a wonderful series. That it was looking like Express were really just going to take that home, but the Spartans woke up and in game 4, just 1 game too late. But they at least got those 2 wins, so it looks a lot easier. You know, you can forget a 3-2, but a 5-0 later on in the season, you look at that and you just go, ouch, that still hurts. But a 3-2, you know, it's unfortunate, but hey, it was close enough that the overall game count is not going to affect you that much.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we go to a break, just want to talk real quickly about Guardian Pro Line. I'm wearing my old Bulls jersey here, and Guardian Pro Line, you can use exclamation point Pro Line to get the link. But check out their website. We have wonderful jerseys, T-shirts, hoodies, everything you could ever want from MLE and for your franchise. If you want to rep that franchise, if you want to rep your favorite franchise, even if you're not part of a team, go check out Guardian Pro Line. They have some of the best merch in the entire game. So with that, though, Zulu and I, we're going to put it to a break. We'll be right back with our next series, and don't go anywhere.